live. So, good morning, good morning. It's such a beautiful day. Good morning to you. You know, I gotta remember where that song comes from. Good morning, good morning. It's such a beautiful day. Good morning to you. Now, I know they turned it into a song for a commercial, because I remember they went, good morning, good muffin to you. I remember that. All right, here we go. Good morning, Elisa. Good morning. I'm getting pretty used to this one. My Instagram, I'm working on. I'm gonna post it today, so that even though the 24 hours stops on the story, all of you guys will still get to see it here in the Feel Better Coach, Segmet the Feel Better Coach in Facebook. On that page, it'll be there. I gotta maybe also in the YouTube for sure, and the other one I don't think so in Twitch, because I don't think I can upload it. Everything is streaming over there. Good morning, Marina. How are you? Good morning, Allison. You're a trooper. You were out there last night too. Yes. Okay, I will get it up. Because what I do is I learned, okay, I come on, and then I go back through the comments, usually if I'm not too tired. And then I'll do like the little stuff that needs to be maintained, like the videos. So I have a couple of them that should be uploaded. So I will get them in there today. And then I have, my clients and stuff through the day too. So I juggle. Oh, good morning, Pablo. Good morning, Anna. Well, good morning. Thank you for the beautiful compliments. And I don't think I went to sleep for long this time. I'm a little punchy. All right. Good morning. Here you guys come. And so it is exactly 4:45. I can see the clock now. All right. So I won't have to be yelling over for checking. I got it together. Okay, my dears, it's a good morning, and today is your day, and whether it's your good afternoon or your good night, just know that it is your day for you to create and do and have the way you want. This is your divine sovereign right, and it is your choice how you want for your day to feel. You see, it's not so much what other people do or what other people say. It's what you choose to feel about your day. You see, it's your choice, and you got to own it with everything you got, because you are wonderful. You are special. You are beautiful just because you exist. Not because you got anything right, not because you got certain kind of credentials, not because you can show up a certain way. You see? It's just because you exist. And so this is one thing that until you transition and go on through to the other side, you get your days and you get your nights. And each moment that is yours is especially yours to do with what you want. Okay? Now, good morning, Danielle. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Catherine. I know, Punchy Girl, look. You see? I just have a way of making it look good. So, good morning, Julie. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you. Good morning, sweetheart. So, now, today, as promised, I'm going to go over the Divine Current Energetic app. Now, this is the invention of Segmet. Now, what I did was, and I got the original here to show you. What I did was, oh, good morning, Nadisha. What I did was I actually created a way to use the gateway that I am through art that I created. So I infused it certain ways, even into the paint I mixed and I created. And then I enhanced all of it with Austrian crystals. And then from there, I actually have G-clays made that you can purchase and see up stage left. I'll go opposite on the camera, right? Some of you have them already because I can see the name. Some of you have them already and they come out so good, and they're actually tools. So you know how we look at our digital stuff, like our phones and stuff. It's a good morning. I'm relating how I created an energetic app, and I'm letting you know why it is an app, like an application that shortens the trip. So what happened was I looked at how we have all these apps in our phones and our laptops and things, and I said, I can create an energetic app. It'll be the first time ever created, but I did it so that you can accelerate what you are expanding in. And so since that time, let me get it right here. Excuse me while I turn away. Okay, this is the original. You guys will be able to see. There's so much light. I got to do this. Now I got to turn it at an angle so you don't catch the glare, okay? You see the crystals and everything? Now this is the original with all, straighten it out, Segmet. All right, there we go. With all, I got to turn at an angle. See, I have the crystals there representing the diamonds on my ring, all kinds of things. So, I'm behind it, you guys. I can feel so much energy. And so what this does is, you see, those are my actual hands there. And then I actually put my energy into the paint that I made. So when you hear me referencing an energetic app, this is what I'm talking about. However, there, you see behind me, this is the energetic app that's made from this, exactly from this. So the paint that's used here, and it's a super alive paper that is used, very thick. And those of you who have it, you guys can comment on it. So what happens is, the teaching of how to use it, it comes with the video of how to use it. Everybody doesn't look at the video. Sometimes they just email me, but there is a video of how to use it. And so people have used it all kinds of ways. Now, the way I taught it, now, of course, my hands are going to be backwards to the print because I'm showing it to you guys as best as I can. So the way you use it is when you do your divine current breathing and you're allowing all energies to serve you. Woo, I can feel it right now. You put your hands on it and you do your divine current breathing where you listen to the sound of the inhale and exhale. You know how I describe. And you just go with it. And it's like your own little medicinal expansion time that you give to yourself, because I always tell, it's coming soon, the video on how to do the divine current breathing and how to optimize your expansion with it so that you can use it in your day. And so when you put your hands on it, and there's all kinds of energy, sometimes it shoots all the way through your legs. Now, the way I talk about doing it is when you put the actual energetic app, the divine current energetic app, down on your lap or in front of you on a table. And this is the way I originally taught how to use it. However, there have been, it's a good morning, creativity. There have been some very creative people who decided, well, it's so much energy coming out of here. What if? Okay. So people did things like, there was a lady, a client of mine who had terrible migraines, terrible migraines. And so what she did was she gently put the energetic app under her pillow and then laid down, and whoosh, they cleared. And they cleared, like cleared, because you know how migraines are. If anybody's ever had them, they can stick for days and days, and they cleared. Another man, he had like some kind of vertebra thing. It was his spine. And these are just examples now. These are not guarantees, because everybody's journey is unique unto themselves. Okay. So that's the disclaimer. If you want one, don't think, oh, I'm gonna get one so I can have that response. Don't do that, because everything is unique unto the person that's working with it. So he had some kind of lower vertebra thing. Maybe his back was out. I can't really remember the exact details of what happened with his back. So he decided to gently put it underneath him and lay on it, and he said his back cracked and went into place. So I'm not sure what the issue was, if it was just misalignment or what. And so there's been another person who decided to put it on their abdomen, like they had digestion issues or something, and their system cleared. Oh, no. In that particular situation, they had a blockage. So it was interfering with a smooth release going to the restroom. And then after they did their divine current breathing with it on their lower parts and with their hands on there, well, you can't see me now. So pretend like this is their lower parts. With their hands on there, they got a release and they were able to use the bathroom. And I've kept in touch with them. So everything is still regular and normal for them. So people got creative with it. And so this is the size that is 14 by 11. So remember I was talking about I'm creating it so we can have like a mobile size where you stick it in your visor. So this size here, this is 139. However, the other size is going to be, I think, 27, because it's going to be the note card size and you stick it in the visor so it's always with you when you're driving. So I just had to go over this so you understand when I say, for those of you who have your energetic apps, okay? So I love you. I appreciate you for now you've seen it. You know what it is. And that's what's behind me. That size that you would get. This is the original that I actually hand did. But the other one, you see how, wait, there. You see how it's so almost the same. It's just that paper is actually better than this paper. All right. It's a good morning, and I appreciate you guys. Let me see. You know, I always have to work this manually. It doesn't slide like we need it to. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, good morning. Wait. Let me back up. All right. Good morning, Sue. Good morning, Vinny Viv. Good morning, Lena. Lena's on the YouTube. And I think I got everybody now. Oh, I'm glad you guys like that. And so you'll see, I'll get it all set up. I'll probably put a link in there. Oh, Jared's on? I didn't see Jared. Well, good morning, Jared. We'll just say good morning to Jared too. There's the other Marina. Good morning. Oh, see, Cindy, you have one, right? I think Cindy does. Oh, Jared, there you are. Good morning. I'm glad you're 2 hours later because I know you don't like to do 4:45. All right, my dears. So now the topics of today is a good morning. Vinny Viv gave me surrender to love and guidance from love, I think it was. So first and foremost, it's a good morning. We're going to go into some real connection. All right. Surrender to love. Now, first, Vinny Viv. Hey, good morning, Margaret. I am glad that you are on the line because I want to ask about when you say surrender to love, what is your definition of love when you say that? Are you saying love as in source energy or what is your idea that you mean? Because then I want to make this as tailored as I can for what you requested, you see. All right, so you type that in. I'm going to start. All right, surrender. The definition and the meaning that I'm choosing today is a good morning. We're talking about choice on definitions that apply to thyself, right? The definition of surrender that I'm using today is releasing resistance to that which supports. So I'm not talking about surrender as in war. You see, I'm not talking about, let's wave the white flag. I'm not talking about that. And when sometimes when you look up for the meaning or the definition of surrender, what you'll find is on this level, because she says surrender to love. So I'm going for a certain level of surrender. Sometimes you'll find to abandon self or to abandon the ego. Okay. So what I'm definitely going to say no to that. And I know she probably answered me by now. So let me look. Oh, good morning, Gemma. Yes. Source energy. All right. So that's what I needed from you, sweetheart. So with the surrendering. So in her case, she's saying surrender to love. So what she's saying, according to what she just wrote here, is talk about surrendering to source energy, that which is the stuff that we are created from and in. All right. So we don't deviate from that. We always have it with us. It's just the way that our societies do our education. We don't consciously deal with it. That doesn't change anything. So the divine current breathing is your connection to your source energy. That's why I say divine current. From pure consciousness, step down to energy, which is the current, and it actually circulates via that conscious breath, that divine current, inhale and exhale. That's how you get it to circulate within every molecule and cell in your body. And then it's just your free will choice to actually do it or not. Because, our daily shallow breathing that we do, like when we're like kicked back watching a video or something, or just driving, going to the store, you're usually not doing that deep conscious breathing 24/7, because let me tell you, I did that once, and boy, was I on fire. So the surrendering to it would be equivalent to your choice to actually do it throughout the day. Because you know how I talk about, well, if you do it for yourself, like similar to like if a doctor prescribed an antibiotic. So maybe they say, oh, make sure you take this every 4 to 6 hours. So what if you did your divine current breathing every 4 to 6 hours? What would happen? See, then you start opening yourself up more. That is the surrendering. The surrendering is, because remember, it's the releasing of the resistance. So the resistance is the closing down. Remember, we actually did that. I think. Hi, good morning, Teresa. I believe that was an Elisa word that I remember. My mind is pretty sharp. So, so understand that to really set your surrendering to your love, your source energy in place permanently and sustain it, it's going to be about your choice to choose you in your own expansion in all that is, which is your source energy that you can never be disconnected from, and to actually use it. Like we always talking about our money and stuff. We always think about that on a daily basis. Oh, I want to buy this. Oh, I think I need this. Oh, let me go pick up that. Okay, so usually there's purchase and exchange for these things. So that is very outside of ourselves. What we are talking about here with Vinnie Vin's facilitation is the expansion of all that you are. That is the surrendering, because you're going to release the resistance and just go for it. Now, on a regular basis, when you apply this, you've heard me say this before, but I just want to connect it to these terms so you know it's still the same thing. The more you expand, the more your senses expand beyond the Fantastic Five, and the more your talents and gifts expand beyond what you're good at on this day in this moment of time. Okay? I love this subject. It's wonderful. It's a good morning. All right. So the next one was guidance from love. All right. Now this one is a little dicey because Vinny, I want you to answer another question real quick, because these are yours. Surrender to divine source. Allow the highest version of me that are love. Okay, that are love to be me. Okay, now be clear. You can't not have it. It's just a matter of, are you going to choose to expand it? You see, you know how you could just sit and just be in a funk, and you're in one, but you for whatever reason, and there's many, right? You're just clinging on to it. All right, that is resistance. That's the opposite of allowing. That's the opposite of surrendering. Okay. Now, guidance, when you start talking about guidance, you got to be careful if you're talking about something that you're waiting to be directed, because guidance, the meaning for guidance is advice or direction or information that leads to or is designed to get you to a resolve or an answer or a position, like positioning thyself. That's why we have guidance systems like GMAPs that'll get you to a position that you want to go according to the directions you see. And so you lean on it like a tool. Now, what I am offering is that you use your own systems and sensory systems for guidance. So you guys know how I talk about the sparks, right? Because, I live this stuff like all the time. This is not something that I had to spend years studying. This is what I actually live. And I want to help you live it too in a fun and joyous way, of course, that generates for your abundance in life and your joy and all of that. So your guidance is one of the it's like it can be both depending on how you do. It's one of your sensory systems, which goes to senses, and there's also a talent and a gift, because the talent and the gift is a good morning. We're talking about your own talents and gifts are special just to you. The senses, we all the inhabitants, all the beautiful people, we all have these senses, most of them being dormant. Okay, but guidance sensory systems we all have. You just have to expand enough and they start just turning on. Like you've heard me reference in the past about sometimes you can sense, not like a whisper. Sometimes you can sense a feeling, like all of a sudden warmth or a cool breeze or sense like the smells of things that mean something to you, and things start getting more exaggerated, and then hey, that's my cue. That's my cue. That's my guidance to what I need to go, what I need to do, what do I need to accomplish. This is what I wanted. This is my sign. Let me do it. See, for me, it's one of them, because I have several guidance systems that are mine, authentically mine, divinely mine. So I can read the sparks. My sparks go way past white and black, and its colors and sizes and all this stuff, collectives. It's just, the sparks are ridiculous for me, but I love it because it's fun. The interaction is fun too, and that's pure consciousness. How I work with that. So remember your guidance from love, which in this case, she's saying source, which is her divine connection. That can never be broken. It can never be taken away from you. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning, so that you understand no matter what, you have this connection. Even if you haven't been using it up to now, you have it. You have it. And the way you expand your benefit from it, your usage of it, is more divine current breathing in your daily or nightly living, because it's your choice for yourself. And that when you choose to do something, the results are manifested at a higher level, because it is your conscious choice. It's not like you fall over it like a crack on the sidewalk. It's your conscious choice. So all of the energies that are serving you go, hey, she or he is actually choosing me to serve. Let's serve even more. You see, that's how it goes, my dears. So now let's see. Did that help you? I got where I want to go. It is the whole allowing guidance to get me. So I receive it. I would love to live it all the time too. No, you're receiving. It's just you got to get out the way. You're receiving, my dear. You know how it is only we with our, remember I was talking about mental perceptions, I think yesterday? Or I think it was yesterday. I'm telling you, this 445 has me just in a one big old blur. I'm in one big old blur. I appreciate you for being here, choosing yourself. And it's a good morning. So, remember, when it seems like we're not receiving, remember how yesterday I said, okay, I see these fingers and I can recognize those are fingers. However, there's a lot going on in these spaces in between the fingers that I cannot see that is there as well. Remember how I was telling you about that? You are receiving at all times. Just say yes to it all, because you're only saying yes to your own divinity serving you. That's what all those energies are. And that is in your breath. Remember, I explained that. You just got to realize that it's happening even if it's outside of what you can mentally perceive it to be. It is happening. It might not be on your time frame. I got my watch on today. It might not be on your time frame, like, oh, this needs to happen by a certain time. Remember, we did expectation? So there's unnatural time things, you see. When you're manifesting, there are ways to manifest instantaneously. However, some things are not in your best interests to manifest instantaneously. So you got to just say yes to it all and just allow. And if you know there's a bit of a filter where you're squinching down your flow, in other words, resistance. So you're causing a lesser type saturation for yourself, then you just allow yourself to open up, knowing that it is so. Just knowing that over time, you're going to be opening up, whether it's traumas or whatever, for the reason you do it. Whether it's disbelief that you are the great person that you are, all of that doesn't matter. All you got to do is do the divine current breathing on a daily basis and watch as your own miracles unfold. This is what is guaranteed as long as you choose to do. You have to choose it for yourself, because like nobody else can breathe for you. Let's face it. Oh, it's a good morning. All right, so let's see. Hands. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, Lena, thank you, sweetheart. That's right. You guys are supposed to be massaging your hands, because one thing that I know you guys have seen from time to time, the acupressure little charts that show all of the little organs and where they are in the body. So when you, as especially as I'm doing this and as I'm talking and explaining, it's a good morning, you actually will stimulate your body as we sit here. And remember to massage from the base all the way up to the tips. Remember now, and for each finger, and then alternate to the other hand to do it. Good job, Lena. Good job. All right, my dears, let's get your water. And we're going to seal it all in and activate everything that we've done here today, okay? It's a good morning. You're going to have whatever you want. You can have it. You got to accept this now. It's only you that says I can't have it. There's nobody that says you can't have it. Only you, all right? That's divine design. You can have whatever you want to create in your life. All right? Okay. All right. Everybody get nice and comfortable. Thank you, Winnie Viv. Ah, this is so good. Okay. I just checking before we start breathing. All right. Here we go. Nice and comfortable. And here we are. That was fabulous. We got some extra swirl in there this morning. I think these little, the good morning presents is turning into some real divine expansion here because it's been getting pretty strong over the last couple of days. I tell you that. So, let me sign off, beautifuls. I appreciate you for choosing you. It's your day to create your way. No matter whether it's your night or whether it's your morning, I'm going to say good morning to you. Get your start off the way. Have your confidence to do and at least attempt everything that you want to do in life. Because this journey that you walk is yours, and you are the authority in it. You're actually the captain of your ship. This is your day. This is your day. And even if you do a little bit just for you each day, you are serving and allowing for you. So you go on your way and have a beautiful fun day, okay? All right, my dears. You know what time it is. I love yous. And remember, even though you hear my voice, also, you are saying, I love you to all that you are. And we expand and our presence floats even about the entire earth that we inhabit together. All right, here we go. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a fantastic day, beautifuls, and I will see you next time. I love this show. See you guys. Mwah.